Elias Ricardo Figueroa Brander, born October 25, 1946 in Valparaiso, is a Chilean former football player. He is generally regarded as his country's best footballer of all time, as well as one of the greatest defenders ever to play the game. Figueroa played for several clubs during his long career, notably his hometown club Santiago Wanderers, Brazilian club Internacional, and Uruguayan club Penarol. He also represented Chile 47 times, appearing in 3 World Cups, in 1966, 1974, and 1982. Figueroa was noted for his elegant style of play, his calmness in the center of defense, and his ability to cut out opposition attacks, and immediately launch counterattacks from the back. He was also praised throughout his career for being a gentleman on and off the pitch. He was twice awarded the Bola de Ouro, the Brazilian Player of the Year award, whilst playing for Internacional in 1972 and 1976. He was also awarded the South American Footballer of the Year 3 times in a row by Venezuelan newspaper El Mundo in 1974, 1975, and 1976. He was designated Best Player in Uruguay in 1967 and 1968, and Best Player in Chile in 1977 and 1978. He has subsequently been voted into the world's 125 best living soccer players, and was also voted 8th best South American and 37th best player in the world of the 20th century by the IFFHS in 1999. In March 2011 he revealed that he was considering entering the FIFA presidential election. By then he was a trained athlete, however, worried about further develop their skills, which caught the attention of Brazilian executives. In fact, he was hired by the Internacional de Porto Alegre, who is devoted to Brazilian champion in 1975 and 1976. Your team also won 5 champion of Campeonato Gaucho. In 1974 they won 18 games of 18 games to be champions. Elias Figueroa was the axis of that team, and very remembered was his illuminated goal. He was elected the best Brazilian central defender in the field during the seasons 1973, 1974, 1975, and 1976, and Player of the Year in 1975 and 1976. Meantime, in 1974 returned to represent Chile in a World Cup tournament, and while the selection Andean failed to perform well, Figueroa was elected the best central defender of the tournament. 6. Shortly after returning to his homeland to wear the colors of the Palestinian, whom ends up being a national champion in 1977 and 1978, like many figures in world football. In 1981, he went to the United States, where he played in the North American Soccer League for the Fort Lauderdale Strikers. In 1982, he again wore the national uniform in the World Cup in Spain in 1982, and that year he transferred to Colo-Colo in Santiago. Finally, after 20 years of distributing international football hierarchy, retired from professional football practice. Later became a television sports commentator for Chilean and Brazilian, standing equally in his new profession. In 1999, he received the honorable mention of being one of the top 11 players from Latin America, and in the same year, she was part of a select group of the Great Masters Cup in a ceremony held in Cannes, France. His visit to Brazil was so successful that some local journalists divided his career in the South American nation. Before and after Figueroa, single lineage heads the list of all Chilean players to date.